if you come and make a commitment, then you can come and tell us what needs to be done. Because a lot, you know how it is, a lot of people, well, what needs to happen is this, and what needs, okay, what are you willing to do? Oh, I'm too busy to do, we're too busy to listen to you tell us what needs to be done. You gotta be a part of the process, right? You gotta be a part of the process. And if you don't agree with what's being said, don't say, well, I don't agree with that, so I don't have to do anything. That doesn't make any sense. That's a trick they pull on us.
So, Erica, would you let someone take your home?
No, no one should take one's home away. I feel like in this day and age, it's really about taking the opportunity to be safe and secure away from people, right? When this foreclosure resistance movement started, it was about the decline of the middle class. And as a person of color, I've seen people's homes and communities taken away for decades. I mean, I've studied it in school forever. And so for me, when you asked me that question and I asked you for the context, I'm like, well, no. But then again, I'm technically the ancestors of people who've been taken away from their homes and whose homes have been taken away. And so why is the question being asked now? I would ask you back.
Well, actually, I did let someone take my home. It was a big mistake, and I regret it. But, you know, at the same time, I think it's helping other people, too, to get the message out. And it's like, you know, a lot of people are letting people take their homes because they don't know where to go for help, which I didn't know where to go for help. I felt isolated. I felt alone, you know, didn't know, you know, just what to do or where to go. So, yeah, I did let someone take my home. But I'm back in my home now, and I'm not going anywhere this time, no matter what. So
That's amazing. And what has been the response to you going back into your home from the community?
everybody seems to be supportive. You know, there may be a few that are not supportive, but mostly, you know, for the most part, everybody is very supportive of what I'm doing, so of what we have done. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Hell no. Not without a fight. Yeah, not without a fight. No. Especially the banks. I mean, really, they got billions of dollars, money unlimited. And the fact that most working class folks are losing their homes to foreclosure, unacceptable. Now, I understand you need to pay your mortgage, no doubt. That's a responsibility that you have. But because of the economic crisis, people can't. Folks has been paying their mortgage for 5, 10 years, and now they done slipped up. No, you don't get to just roll in and take that. Not acceptable. No.
Bam. Yeah, right.
I let the music raise funds for community centers. Start a high school that is soon to be finished. I'm thinking about starting a community garden. Trillions on the wall while the poor people are starving. Music is a tool in the hands of the artists. Do the right thing and it makes you a target. When the pigs murder the innocent and walk scot-free, we gotta occupy the property and block the streets.
I would not let someone take my home, but the U.S. government has kind of already done that because in our society, a lot of people can never look forward to owning a home. And I've never even thought I would even come close to being able to own a home. But I would definitely throw someone out if they tried to take my home or where I lived. And I was here on May 1st to help Alicia reoccupy her home. So that's definitely what I believe in.
Miles and miles of trials and tribulations, broken dreams, still trying to climb that wall. People do what you gotta do, people keep trying. When the city is dying, when the city is dying.
One, I would never let another person take my home. I would never do that. Even if it was a person that was like, say you lost your job. But if you feel like you lost everything and you have kids in your house and you kind of trap yourself within and you do everything to fight for that. Try to bring groups together like this, rallies, unions, and try to get the support you need. Yeah.
Do you feel like it's okay for houses to sit empty while there are homeless people on the streets?
Oh, it's never okay because you can be housing people, giving them a place to live. I mean, there's so many shelters downtown on Burnside that are overpopulated. You got people on the street. It doesn't matter if they have like health care, they don't have health care, they don't have the alcohol, drug problems. Put the proper staff in there and house them.
And would you let someone take your home?
I wouldn't, my housemates wouldn't, and I sure as hell hope my neighborhood wouldn't.
We have the question about what you think of foreclosures.
I think they're wrong, mainly because people are being forced out of their homes for fraudulent reasons and created unnecessary problem for families across the board against race, sex, standards of living, and people have a right to live in homes, decent homes, food, clothing, shelter. These are all things that people should be allowed to have access to without any harassment from their government.
What we are celebrating is a lot bigger than the 4th of July, and actually...
The 4th of July.
Yeah, the 4th of July, as Alicia said. And so, yeah, thank y'all for coming out. And what we have here is really important. What we have here is what defies the capitalists and the police and the structures of the ruling class. And this is the type of thing that we are going to need to take back what belongs to us, what has belonged to us, and what has been stolen from us for generations.
This is about community need and not corporate greed. Woo, woo. We need to all come together so that we can push back the banksters, have a bank-free zone, a police-free zone, world without supremacy. We can build any kind of world we want. You know, we just have to be involved. We got to do what we got to do because they're doing what they got to do. And if we don't fight for us, who's going to fight for us? We have so many people going through this situation, foreclosure. I don't know, if we don't get involved, I don't know what's going to happen. I've heard so many people saying, you know, it's not me, you know, so I'm not going to get involved. Well, one day it could be you. And then who are you going to run to? Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedules to come to the park and celebrate with us.
Anything for you.
Yeah, right on. And march over here. I mean, because you didn't have to do that. That was awesome. Thank you. You are the salt of the earth. Wonderful.